Hello, it's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. I am here to do a Valentine's craft with you today. But before we get started, click the subscribe button and then you'll be able to see all my videos and crafts that I do for you. Okay, so this is a cute little animal craft for Valentine's Day. I'll show you the supplies you need and then we can make it together. So the first thing you're gonna need is a paper plate, white. So I have my white paper plate. And then you're going to need yellow paint and a paintbrush. Okay, that's what we're doing for that. Then you're gonna need black paper, probably one sheet. You might not even use all of it. And then an additional color paper to make hearts. So I chose purple and pink. Okay. And you're going to need your scissors. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need to do is paint your paper plate yellow. So I'm going to put some paint on my paper plate and paint it around, and then we'll put it to the side to dry. I'm going to show you my paper plate, and I didn't use a lot because then it will take a long time to dry, but I'm going to show you. You just paint it around in a circle, and it will be very pretty. Like I said, the more paint you use, the longer it'll take to dry. And I didn't even put a lot. See, it covers the paper plate. I don't even think I need to add more. Mine's gonna look nice. Turn your plate in a circle to get all of the sides. If you think you need a little bit more paint, add a little bit more. But I did one squirt and look at that. I'm happy with how mine looks. Okay, friends. So we will put our paintbrush to the side and our paper plate to the side for a few minutes. And then we're going to move on to our black. So we're going to do a couple things with this. First, we're going to cut a few strips because these are going to be the stripes of the bumblebee. So there we go. So carefully use your scissors and cut some little strips. You can make them however wide or as thin as you want. There's no right or wrong way to do this. All of our bumblebees are going to look a little different, but that is great. So I'm going to cut like maybe just 3 strips. 3 strips of black paper. Okay. Now, so those are my 3 strips of black, and we will put those on our paper plate. Now we're also going to need a shape for the top of the bumblebee. Bumblebees have curved heads and antennas sticking up, so this is going to get a little tricky. You can cut like a rounded circle and some little antennas sticking up. You can draw it out by hand first if you want to with your crayons or markers, and then you can cut it like I'm doing, or you can just try to cut it. So I'm just cutting a little bit like of a rounded shape. I'll hold it up and show you. And there we go. That's how it works. So this is what I came up with. See, the little rounded top hat to the bumblebee. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do is cut out 2 little, hearts. to make it look more festive and Valentine's-like. I drew a heart on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pink and my purple paper together so it cuts both of them out at the same time. It's a trick. So my purple paper is behind my pink paper, and I'm just going to cut around it. That way I can hold both of them, and I can get 2 hearts for my project. I'm just following a line I drew, and I'm cutting my heart shape out for Valentine's. That's how that goes. And I got 2 little hearts. Okay. Now, since I didn't use a lot of paints, I'm able to attach my pieces now to my paper plate. So if your plate is wet still, if your paint is still wet, you can attach your yours right to the plate. Like, I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna put this on the top like that. That's the hat, the antenna, and the head of the bee. So what I'm gonna do though, I think I need a little bit of glue to attach everything. Just depends on how wet your paint is. If your paint is still wet, it might attach fine. But I do have my glue stick, and what I will do is just attach a little bit of glue to my bumblebee piece. So, here is the glue, and I'm putting it on the top. I'm going to show you. Point the camera down. There's the top. Then you're going to put your strips of black paper we cut. Those are the bumblebee stripes. So I'm going to put this one towards the bottom. I'm going to press it with my finger. And then I'm going to use my scissors to cut it a little bit shorter because it's longer than my plate. There. And then I'm going to do another stripe on my bumblebee. And this one fits just right. So I am going to glue this one. Okay, you see that? Press down. And then I need my third strip. We cut 3 strips, didn't we, friends? So I need my third strip to attach to my, here it is. I'm going to attach it to my bumblebee. Okay. Okay. Looks good. All right. There's our 3 strips. Now, I am going to take a marker. I am going to take my black marker and I'm going to make some little eyes on my bumblebee. So, so I added little eyes. And now we're going to add the little hearts. So I have purple and pink. Don't worry if you have other colors, however you want to make yours. But these are just little hearts to make it look festive for Valentine's Day. Now I am going to write a message on one of the hearts. I am going to write a message that says, "Be mine." So I have my marker, and I will show you. There's my B. And I'm going to write on one of them, be mine. Okay. All right. The only other thing I can think of that we might need for our bumblebee, this is what mine looks like so far, is a little triangle at the bottom to be like the stinger of the bumblebee. So if you have an extra black paper, you can make a little, see I have this little scrap here? I'm just gonna turn it into a little triangle. Simple enough. And I'm gonna glue it onto the bottom of my paper plate. And I might actually glue it on to the back side. So I'm going to show you how that works. There you go. And there is my bumblebee craft for Valentine's Day. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed this craft, and I would love it if you check out my other videos. I've read stories and crafts just for you. Thank you, and tune back next time.